Right, Ian. Oh dear. Not much going on today, as usual. Fucking wrinkles just falling down on the floor. I'll try to stick some more glue on this tomorrow. Okay. And that's working or not. Don't want to turn on for some reason. The feed tick. Volume on it doesn't work. There, as long as it don't fall down. Right, just a quickie tonight. I'm going to bed soon. I'm going out tomorrow to the old car boot fair. So I got home from going out today to the cemetery, and I did find a Hobbs, which I knew there was a Hobbs there. I can't remember if it's Harry Hobbs or not. Don't think it was a Harry Hobbs. I can't remember. But I did find a Higgs as well. Done a couple of like mini EVP sessions, but I didn't get nothing on there that I could really hear from on the old EVP recorder. So I didn't upload that. Did a couple of small little ghost box sessions. Didn't really pick out much on that one. I've not really reviewed it, to be honest with you. Before I went there, I went into the charity shop and picked up another bear. I'm going to see if I can put a DC box into this one. Maybe like another kind of sensor. I'd rather do it with a doll actually, but I don't like really taking dolls apart because they might be a bit awkward to put back together. I even tried to get a sewing kit, but no one had a sewing kit, so I can't do nothing without a sewing kit. So I'll have to see if there's one tomorrow at the old car booty, see if anyone's got a sewing kit for sale. Well, I went to the choke shops first, then over to the cemetery, spent about an hour there. But I did notice later that my video had stopped recording because the battery had gone flat. And that's at the monument. Luckily enough, it only stopped about, I think, 3 or 4 minutes before I noticed it actually stopped recording. So there's only like 3 or 4 minutes missing. But I did put it back on again, and I decided to go back through the cemetery to the other bus stop. So just to make up for the missing time, I did a little bit more recording at the end. Hello, Thor. So you're saving the world. How are you saving the world? Tell me. How are you saving the world? Are you picking up all that rubbish on the old beaches? Is that how you're saving the world? Because you're that's cool. Don't drink beer. I'm drinking coffee. Well, I do drink beer sometimes. I have a shandy. Like I buy a couple of cans of beer and some of them made, mix it up and make a shandy out of it. Or I drink blackberry cider, which I've not had for a while actually. But I'm not really a drinker, to be honest with you. Don't drink, smoke, or take alcohol, or drugs, or anything like that. Can't afford it anyway. Not that I would do, but I can't afford it. Periodically. Trillium. Nice. Do you get paid good money for Trillium? So yeah, I came over and like one of the neighbours across the side there was playing really loud music, and I mean really loud. They was having some kind of like party or barbecue, and it got on all day long, you know, and I mean all day. And you know, when I came home, I was feeling a bit tired, but I had to eat my dinner because on the way home I bought some dinner, some chicken and chips. So I ate that. Did the video, uploaded the video, but kept it private until later. And then I was so tired, I wanted to go to sleep, but the music was so loud, in with my window shut. So I grabbed the old earplugs and stuffed them in my ears and I fell asleep for a couple of hours. Woken up, watched a few YouTube videos, and that's it really. Not a lot else. So I thought I'd make myself a quick cup of coffee before I hit the old sack again. So I'm up at 7 o'clock in the morning to go to the old car booty. I've not tested this beer yet. I'm not saying if it's even got anything attached to it, but let's try. Again, I got this one from that charity shop where I got really ill that time. Just working there half a day, I got really sick. Now it's like 10 years ago. And it's still going at the charity shop. I don't understand why, you know, they say in the paranormal world, you know, in the paranormal community, that spirits will attach themselves to like bears and stuff like that, you know, tigers and, well, I suppose like, you know, it's mostly dolls, but if you've got an attachment to any kind of like object, you're gonna, you know, the spirit could attach itself to anything really. A cup, a spoon, a bullet, no, jewelry, watches, any form of toy, a lantern, the old-fashioned Victorian lanterns, and the ones that the old railway workers used to use during working on the railway. So I'd have to get one of those. That's why I want to start going back to the old car booty, see if we can find anything. Yeah, for the average citizen, it can be dangerous if I don't know what I'm doing, but I've been doing this like 10 years now. And I've not really communicated with anything like evil, like a demonic spirit. Like I've communicated and dealt with like a negative spirit, yeah. I've been attacked and scratched. But those kind of things you have to be ready and wary for, you know, kind of thing, prepared for. because you don't know what you're dealing with. But I don't think a demonic spirit would actually, spend its time coming down and attacking just a random human being. There's got to be specific reasons why a demonic spirit would attack a human being. Yeah, well, they say the brain is the most important tool, isn't it, really? Because we're always calculating and figuring things out with our brain. We don't need a computer some of the times because our brain is like a computer, isn't it? Mine's a fucking like a weak computer. My brain's like a fucking Spectrum or a ZX81, kind of thing. No, I think a fucking Spectrum, a ZX81 or Commodore 64 fucking computer's better than my fucking brain. I have a really bad, issues like trying to figure things out and work things out and, get the grips with things. And as you get older, your brain seems to shrink. And my dad died with dementia and Alzheimer's disease. I think my mum's got dementia, and I might have the start of dementia because I can't remember a lot of things. So won't be long until I'm in fucking like old people's home, most probably. I think the best technology is the old ancient Egypt. They came out with some weird technology, didn't they? Apparently, there was supposed to have been an old computer found in one of the Egyptian tombs some way back. And I'm still trying to figure out what it meant to have done. I still think that I know people say that we was kind of evolved from ape. Now, where did the ape have evolved from? Was it something from the sea, like a minute fucking cell or something that grew into an ape, then into a human? Or is it where people say that we've been brought from another planet, from aliens? They just dumped us there. Because with the Sasquatch, that is like a humanoid creature in it, really. Probably it is a humanoid creature. It's just they didn't evolve to the status that we are. People. I'm not going to go into that topic because I'll get fucked up. I'll get fucked up on those questions and answers when I'm not ready for it, and I'm not ready for it tonight because I'm too bloody tired. See, the thing is, right, I don't understand where we got all this technology from. Because 150 years ago, we had none of this shit. We're still using candlelight, and we only just found out how to make the wheel and shit like that, kind of thing, a couple of 100 years back. So where did we get all this information from? Where did we get all this technology from? Because it's evolved rather quickly, isn't it, over the last couple of 100 years? Now, why didn't we have it 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago? And with the Roswell incident, which I don't know diddly squat about, they reckon they're using some of that technology at the moment to learn from and to make our technology even better. And they also say aliens are coming down and giving us technology which they no longer need because they've evolved to, better kind of what can I say now? They've evolved even further, and they don't need the technology that they had once before, but have now got even better technology. Oh, I don't know. Hello again. How's it going, mate? Oh, we got fucking shit loads of spamware, fucking viruses and all that shit. We're not safe with technology. You know, we've always been hacked and spied on. No, just the UK alone is the biggest country, well, number one country in the world, which has got most CCTV cameras around. So you're not kind of like got any privacy whatsoever because you're being spied on, watched 24/7 for wherever you go, you know, kind of thing. They even say when your phone's turned off, it's not turned off properly. They can still gather information from you. No worries, mate. I'm only coming on for like a little bit, just to let you know that there'll be another video up tomorrow. Going to the old car booty tomorrow, see what we find, if anything. I just want to go and try and find some tools. Now, I could easily get them off fucking Amazon, but I want to see if I can beat the Amazon prices for once, you know. Spend a little bit less money. Plus, I want to look for some possibly old military, World War One, World War Two stuff, if it's going cheap. See if we find anything like that. Maybe a couple of old radios that I might be able to hack into ghost boxes. What else am I looking at? I'm not going to buy any more dolls. I bought another bear today, that one now. That was only £1 at the old cancer research. Same place I bought that other one. So, you know, if I do see any dolls, I might buy one which I might be able to, like, you know, cut apart and put one of my sensors in there. So I'm not paying 100 fucking odd quid just for, you know, like on eBay or Amazon for a doll that's been modified with a fucking like sensor put into it. I can do it myself. And I might try and look for a couple of boxes as well, wooden boxes, to see if I can make myself a music box. I've got the necessary bits, I think, to make a music box. See, with the music box, you can use like the mechanism form of like the music box that you normally get, you know, the wind-up one. You can either use one of those, or there's a electronic one you can actually get, which I've got anyway, somewhere in the drawer. So I'm going to probably try and make the electronic one. And I have that connected to a sensor, which I've got. Stick a loud enough speaker in it. Drill a couple of holes so the sound can come out. The battery pack will probably be on the outside. Don't know yet. But I don't think I'm going to build it, you know, right away, because I ain't going to have time to do it. I'm not going to have time to have it, you know, built for the school anyway. And the school is on a definite next Saturday now. But they don't want me, you know, my daughter said it's too long for them to be there, you know, from like, I said like 7, 8 o'clock time till like 6 in the morning, but they complain and say, no, it's too long. And my daughter's got to go out herself at 9 o'clock anyway. It's got to be somewhere at 9. So I said, like, well, you know, asking what time I can stay till. I think it's going to be like midnight, the longest. So I'm going to try to get there for 7 and be there for like, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 or 5 hours. That should be long enough anyway. And if anything occurs after that, hopefully they might call me back. I'm not saying they will, but they might do. So I'm not going to do everything that I want you, the things I wanting to do and plan to do, I'm not going to be able to do now. It's going to take a while to set the equipment up as well, in different rooms. So on Thursday, this Thursday coming, I'm going to get all the equipment sorted out, stuck in my bag ready. Probably take the laptop and an Xbox with me as well. The old Xbox 360. Put that in the room where they keep saying that phone calls have been made. So we get anything on that. Take the 4 Wi-Fi cameras that I've got. Even if it's not connected to the Wi-Fi, it'll still record anyway. So I can review those sometime. Take a couple of camcorders. I'm not going to take all the camcorders I was planning to take. I'll probably take 2 or 3. So 2 or 3 camcorders and 4 of those black Wi-Fi cameras. Don't even see that. I'll take all 4 of these ones here. So I'll disconnect that on Thursday. I've got the other 2 up there. I've got the box one up there, which is still in the original box. Load up with some EMF detectors. Probably take both the EDIs with me. I might just take one actually. I don't know, because I've got a feeling that something might happen. I don't want my equipment getting fucked up. So probably take one EDI. 2K 2 meters. And 2 of those new ones. See if any of the staff want to carry around one with them. I might take the 2 EVP recorders, leave one in one room, and just walk around with the other one, this one, so we get anything. I won't review them until I get home. So I'll probably take those. Don't know what else to take actually. I don't want to take too much because it's going to be too fucking heavy. Because if I'm taking my laptop and my Xbox with me, that's going to be heavy enough as it is. Then like 4 Wi-Fi cameras, 2 camcorders, and other bits and pieces. That bag's going to be bloody heavy. And I've got to travel with all that on a bus. But on the way home, I'll have to get a cab home. That's going to cost me about 20 quid. Just to fucking get home. But I'll have some money buying anyway. But I didn't really feel much at the old cemetery today. I didn't get, too much of a feeling that anything was following me around. Although that meter there, the new one, was going off constantly. And I was looking around and there wasn't no overhead telephone poles or anything like that. And I don't think there's any electrical cables in the ground, because I was thinking something if this electrical cable was in the ground, that would be giving off a lot of EMF for spirits to come out and haunt the place. And I did ask if the place was haunted. I said, if this place is haunted, light this meter up red, and it actually lit up red. So maybe the place is haunted, I don't know. I'm not saying it is, but there's a possibility. Good night, Thor. Cheers for coming on. So yeah, I'm going to take some of those robots with me as well. I might just take 2 instead of 3. because one of them keeps like falling down anyway. So not sure what one I'm going to take. I've got the box one up there, which I'll take, and then one of those ones over there. I'm not sure what one is actually. I think it's this one that keeps falling down. That'll be the other one. Seems to be working now. Well, I'll say that. Was working a second. What are you meowing for? Go past. Yeah, I think it's this one. I don't know. I'll have to check the other ones as well. None of your new ones working okay. I don't know if this one's the one that falls down or not. Yeah, this one. Oh God, just picked up, keeps falling down. I think it's the runners that's like knackered on them. Well, it just started dancing by itself. It fell down. Yeah, this one is the one that falls down all the time. So the one up there in the box, and this one is the one I'll be taking. It's not worth taking the one which keeps falling down. Yeah, I can put the actual front plate on here, it won't fall down, but I'm not going to bother. I'll just take two of them. Might not even use two of them, might just use the one. Just put it in the place that they say is more active. Where the phone's. See, there's one room where the phone call keeps coming from. And I don't know who's making the phone calls. So that's where I'm going to put it in. And I'll put the Wi-Fi cameras in as well. So it tracks the robot. Well, I'll talk more about that, Thursday night before the actual event. Actually, I might take some of those motion sensor lights as well. See if we get anything on those. Yeah, I'll take one EDI. I'm not taking both. No, like those EDIs are getting really expensive now. The manufacturer in America don't even sell them anymore. Why, I don't know, but I checked his website out the other day trying to find the actual software, you remember. And I clicked on it to like see if it's on the actual page where you click to buy it. Couldn't find it, and it said that the EDIs were out of stock. And they've been out of stock for quite a while, and there's not many around now. Mind you, I did see one on eBay, but they wanted over 400 quid. That's like, original price was 250, I think. But they were selling them for like under that. Originally, when they made them, they were selling them for about, I think about just under $200. That's like about 160. Yeah, about £160 each, I think. I think the only reason why I started getting like a bit pricey later on, because like people were buying them up from the from the UK, getting them shipped over, and like they had to pay extra cost of shipping and probably like import tax, which I don't know how much they would be, but that's probably why they started selling them at 250, 300 quid. But now, when you see one available, they're like fucking 400 quid on eBay. Now, remember, I nearly didn't get my one because the seller, the actual website, took me money. and I've been waiting like nearly 3 months and I hadn't got it. So I had to contact my bank, and they was lucky enough to get my money back. Contacted the company who manufactured them, told them, like, he said that he's ordered it, and they checked the order, and he said he ain't ordered nothing, mate. It's like he's ripping you off. So I wasn't sure if I was going to get my money back, but because I've actually was good enough to warn them and tell them that he's probably ripping people off, they said they'll sort one out for me, and I got one free from them. And I got my money back. But before I got the free one, I didn't think I'd go and get a free one, actually. They just said, oh, we'll see if we can sort one out for you and send one over. Because they weren't too happy with me, like, losing that money. I suppose in one way they felt kind of guilty that people were losing money out of it, so they decided that they might send me one free over. I chucked them an email over a couple of weeks later, saying, oh, are you actually going to send me one over, because I really need one. And they said, oh yeah, sorry about that, we'll get one out, in the next couple of days. Then a couple of days later, I got an email saying that they've sent one over. But before that, the bloody bank was able to get me money back, which I didn't know. And when I did get to find out they got me money back, I went on to Infraready and got one off him. But these ones have gone up now to about 300, 50 quid extra. But yeah, I got two, but I only use one here most of the time. The other one's still boxed up still. I might even take a bear or a doll with me, actually. I don't know yet. Because well, I think it was Abby who told me when I was doing that Ouija board session a little while back. She said there's a little girl there that haunts the place. And she thinks it might be the little girl who keeps ringing up. Because the little girl never had that kind of technology when she was alive. Being a little girl, her parents never had money to have, the kind of like things that we've got now. Well, they didn't have them in there anyway, but like, I never had a telephone, never had a TV. They might have had a radio, I don't know, but I don't know how far back the girl went. Taking like the robot and the toy. I know they got like a load of toys there because it's a store anyway. But I'll probably take one of my ones and have the K2 stuck there with a DC box. I'm just wondering, like, what this box might have been. I wonder if it might have been like a cigar box. That's how I built my DC box, like that. I've left it unlocked. I could put like a little latch there, but I'm not going to. But I'm going to take this one with me because it's got the bigger LEDs. Take a couple of smaller ones with me. Might be a scar, but I don't know. So what? Let me see if I can find anything on that one. One of it might be WARS. CAWA box. There is a one on eBay, actually. Not my one. There's that one there. That does look like a cigar box, doesn't it, that one? Wooden cigarette box. Jesus Christ, man, 80 quid for that. I've ruined a fucking 80 quid fucking box, man. I could have probably got 80 quid for my box. Shit. Well, it's in a retro style box anyway. I don't know if you see that. Hang on a minute. What, $119.99. And it is similar to, well, it's not exactly. Let's see if there's any more. Vintage trinket box. £52, that one. That's the same one as up there. The other one. That's the same one as that one, I think. 96. Yeah, that's the same box. So it's a cigarette box. Not too, I wasn't too far out, was I really? Wasn't too far out. I'd have to keep an eye out on for some of these boxes, man. And next time, not fucking drill holes in it. Because this box, like, you know, even if like 50 quid, you know, I could have made 50 quid on that box. Shit me, man. Well, you learn by your mistakes, don't you, mate? You learn by your fucking mistakes. No, I could, if I wanted to, I could put this up for sale, you know, REM-Pod in a retro vintage cigarette box. Box alone, you know, was like valued at £50-60. So I could get like 90 quid for it as it is, maybe. I don't know. I'm not saying I could do, but you know, it's in the vintage item, isn't it? Just like a shame I didn't fucking look before I started drilling holes in the damn thing. I know I've got some more boxes in the living room, but I don't know what kind of boxes they are. I'll have to have a look at the old car boot fair Saturday when I go there. Tomorrow, Sunday. And they are £5 each or something, you know, I probably might pick a couple up. I'll try and Google them first, see what they are. I ain't found anything vintage. I don't think these bear that vintage, which I picked up today. It's it just says Christmas. It's a Christmas bear. Christmas soft toys. It's got the custom standard thing on it. Conforms to the EN 71 standards. Oh, it's a card factory. Card factory one. Central House, Wakefield. It's got design number and a PO number. But it's set to the standard quality. It's got the little ticket out the back now, which keeps sliding that finger, where it's got the kind of E thing. If they ain't got the CE on it, that's illegal. That can be something that isn't meant to be used or bought. It's an illegal item. Not gone through the trading standards and quality. I'm definitely going to buy some more batteries on Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm going to put new batteries in all of these. So I don't think the batteries I've got are going to be any good, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's good. It's got too much stuff on the table. Everything's fucking falling down. I've got to make sure I get up in the morning. Got to repair that, but I'm waiting for the actual battery connectors for this one. So it keeps, the battery won't sit in there because it's a broken connector. What time is it? 11 o'clock. I'm going to go in a minute. Finish off my coffee. And I'm going to hit the sack early. I've got to be up at 7 o'clock. Hello, IDK. What you got on your channel? Manga, cartoons, bidden. Yeah, the fall, didn't he, again, the old silly old sod fell fucking injured himself, didn't he, the other day? He's always falling over. I don't know where Angela is, so I'll be honest with you. I think she's got the ump with me because I ain't sent her that box yet. No, I'll give her a message tomorrow saying that I'll be sending it after the 10th of next month. No, she don't even send me a message on Facebook. The only message I got was from my sister saying that her plants turned up. So I sent her some plants to my sister for her birthday because she wanted them for her garden. I just sent her a message asking if she got the ump with me. And I'll be sending her a box after the 10th of June, but I can't send it. She don't fucking come on and talk to me. I've logged out of eBay now anyway. Ugh. Woman's got a creepy doll with no head on it. It's just the body. I think that the other last time she was on, I think she said she ain't well or something, didn't she? But normally, if she ain't well, she usually just pops on and says hello. Sometimes she'd come on and only stay like 10, 20 minutes and then shoots off. Oh, yeah. I did say at one time I wouldn't monetize my channel, but people saying, well, all the time, effort you put into your channel, you do deserve in, getting some kind of like money for it, even if it ain't that much, because the amount of gear I've bought in the past to do ghost hunting. If I didn't have that gear, I couldn't do ghost hunting. I wouldn't be able to do videos, would I? And people don't realise that. And they don't realise whatever content you're doing, whether it's like ghost hunting, magnet fishing, milk detecting, cooking, any kind of hobby you can think of, it costs money to do those videos. And people don't realise that, yeah. And I don't ask, for people to donate if they don't want to donate. If they want to donate, that's up to them. But any kind of donation is pretty good because it helps towards the channel. And I can eventually save up some money to buy more equipment later. Or use it for Streamyard, because Streamyard's like 20 odd quid now. So that's all cost when you're doing videos. Ain't free. Yeah, and time's valuable as well. If I weren't doing this, I don't know what I'd be doing. I could be doing something else though. Guarantee that, but don't know what I would be doing. I might nip up to the old bushcraft in the next week or two, spend the night over there if we got some decent weather. I just got to hunt around through a bloody camping gear with sleeping bag and with blow-up mattress and me bug net. Keep the bloody bugs away from me. But it's not too concerned finding a bug net. I can probably get another one off Amazon. Probably only be about £5. But I did say to the landowner I'll buy him another wildlife cam, but I don't think I will, because if he didn't look after the other one, why should I buy another one if he ain't going to look after it, So I don't think I will buy him one. He's had some stuff off me anyway. He had a radio off me. He had the wildlife cam, which he didn't look after and fucked up. I treat his animals sometimes, like the pony with carrots and dog food and bird seed for his chickens and hens, and so I might nip up there in a couple of weeks' time. Just do an overnight one. Take some food up there, do another barbecue. Like I like normally doing over barbie up there. But I'm going to have to keep an eye on the weather first, see what it's like. Because I don't really want to go up there and start having to spend time, making a lot of repair work. Because if I go up there, I ain't going to go up there until the afternoon. Because otherwise, if I'm up there during the daytime, I'm going to get completely bored out of my brains. I don't really want to be going up there and doing a lot of repair stuff. I'll probably do like a couple of little repair bits and pieces it needs doing. But I'm not planning to do too much repair work up there. And it gets dark about 9, half 9 now. I did wake up about 4 o'clock this morning. It's practically near nothing light outside. The problem is there ain't no buses there at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So I've got to hang around till the first bus, which is about 7 o'clock or whatever. Well, let's see. See if I do go out there, it'll be in the afternoon. He probably would have been packed up and gone anyway. So I'll probably go up in the afternoon around about 5, 6 o'clock time. take some equipment up there with me, do a little bit of a nighttime ghost hunt in the old cabin. Yeah, I will probably sell some of the stuff. Like, the thing is, I can't really put it on eBay because there's just too much fees. I'll probably put it on. I'll have a look at Asti, see what they are like, with fees and whatnot. Because you can't sell something like, expensively, because you've got to consider about the postage cost, and people might think, well, if it's going to be like an Xbox 360 or something, yeah, the postage is going to be a tenner. A lot of people just don't want to be buying stuff, when the postage is going to be too expensive. Some people expect, for the post to be included in it. I've got a couple of Xbox 360s, and I know that, I can get them out of my way by going to CEX, but they only offer you like about 15 quid, 20 quid with a controller. Not fucking like, no. Because they sell their Xboxes like for 70 quid up there. So they're like tripling their money. So I'll probably like dig them out and make one or two like little package deals. Xbox 360 with controller, power supply, few games. Let's see what happens. Stick on. I might put it on eBay. I might put it on Etsy. I don't know. If anyone takes it, I take it. If I sell one, then I'll put another one together. But I'm not gonna put them, do 2 or 3 different packages and just leave them sitting there. But they will be sitting there until I sell the first one. Then I'll put another one up. Then the third one. Got some Wii consoles as well, which I need to get rid of. What else have I got? I've got a couple of PlayStation 3s, but I don't know if they work or not. I can't remember. Got my Xbox One here, but I'm keeping that. Yeah, I know. What I might do, I might make like, I don't know. I don't know about my ghost hunting gear. I might sell some of the stuff I've had for a while and put them up, like used, pre-owned, so I can always rebuild them. But with the ghost hunting gear, you got to be kind of careful because you've got the fucking natives on here. And they say, oh, look, he's making stuff and he's selling it and he's not reported it and, declared it. Let's shot the cunt again. So that I don't think I'll even bother doing. I just, if I'm going to sell anything, I'm going to do it so that people ask if I'm interested in selling something. If I say yeah, then I'll sell it. If I don't, I don't. All right, Pilot. Sorry, mate. I'm just going to go because I'm going to bed in a minute because I'm getting up early to go to the old car booty tomorrow. But if you want to take a watch, you can either watch this back or you can watch the cemetery visit I did earlier today, which is uploaded and ready to rock and rumble for your heart to consent to watch. I've had 8 views on it in the last couple of hours, which ain't massively. And by the way, don't forget to share and like the content, please. Get the old videos up. Share with other people in your family, your friends, your loved ones. Be helpful towards me in my channel. So I'm not getting as many views as I was last couple of months ago. Seems to have died down again. Yeah, cheers for the likes. I'm not too worried about the likes. I just want people to share the content out, although it can be a bit fucking boring, but showing it out is going to be better than actually, like sticking thumbs up. Right, I'm off because I'm going to go to bed in a minute. Get ready to get up early. 7 o'clock alarm call. Actually, I better put it on a couple of times, 7, 10 past 7, like I normally do. do that now quickly. Which I'm going to put it for 6:45. $6:45. That's 7.5 hours time. You know, I've had a little bit of sleep earlier, so I'm not dead tired, but you know, I do feel a bit tired. So 6:45, get up, do what I need to do, get my drinks sorted out for the trip up there, because it can be bloody thirsty work up there. I'm not paying fucking £2 for a bottle of water up there, no bloody way. So I'll be taking a couple of drinks with me. I've got a bottle of energy drink. Take a bigger bottle of water up with me, and a packet of polos. I've got my camera gear sorted out. I've actually found me chest strap one today. Not my original one, but I found one of my cases I bought off Amazon a while back. So I'll be walking around with it on my chest. So I noticed when I'm walking around, you know, doing the cemetery stuff, yeah, although the camera, you know, you can feel the camera facing up, but I tend to have my head down because I have to keep an eye on what I'm walking on and treading on, and the camera's like kind of like facing down most of the time. So next time I'll have it pointing up a little bit higher, I think, when I do a cemetery visit. So it's kind of like pointing upwards, kind of like more up at an angle. So if I'm kind of like looking down, it'd be kind of like facing more forward than anything else, hopefully. It's just kind of awkward trying to get it sorted out. All right, good night, everyone. I've got to go, so I need to go to the bathroom anyway. And I'll catch you. The video will be up tomorrow, if I get to go out tomorrow, if I wake up in time to go tomorrow. But if I do go tomorrow and do a video, then the video will be uploaded in the evening for you to watch. And that'll be on me car booty one. And I'll get you the link for that in a sec. All right, there's the car boot one. Not done a car boot video for a couple of years, but that's the link for the car boot video. Right, catch you later. I won't be on tomorrow night, so I'll be too fucking knackered, I think, when I get home. Well, I might be on Monday for a little stream. So it goes. All right, night all. Have a pleasant rest of the weekend, and I'll catch you when I catch you next. Bye for now.